Qatar, one of the richest countries on earth, has undergone significant changes in recent years as the 2022 FIFA World Cup was held in the country. However, Qatar spent around $300 billion to build the stadiums and more, creating the most expensive World Cup in history. But what did they spend so much money on? In this video, we will not focus on Qatar's future projects, but look at the 10 biggest mega projects in Doha, which were built for the World Cup and are worth more than $100 billion. Before we continue, make sure to like this video, and subscribe to Indigo Future. And let us know in the comments below, which one you like the most after you watch this video. Number 10. Hamad International Airport Expansion. Qatar's main airport played a major role not only because of the World Cup, but also as a major traffic hub where flights between the west and the east can cross. That is why the airport, handed over in 2014, plays an important role in needed expansion. Before the expansion, the airport's passenger capacity was around 30 million passengers per year, but this has been increased to 58 million. The expansion included the creation of an indoor tropical garden, which became known as Orchard, and provided a beautiful sight to the airport. The construction of the expanded airport began in 2019 and opened in November 2022, with some shortcomings, as not all of the aforementioned have been implemented, but they will surely be in the future. In addition, the price of the project is about $15.5 billion, and it is expected that all projects will be ready somehow by 2024. Number 9. Stadiums. For the World Cup, Qatar built 8 stadiums worth about $6.5 billion. Each stadium is unique and special, but since we are not talking about a football nation, the stadiums were left empty after the World Cup, creating the world's most unprofitable FIFA Cup. Although there are also other nations that have previously held world championships, for example the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, where the stadiums built in Cape Town, Port Elizabeth and Durban are still barely used, and 9 stadiums were built for the 2018 Russian Championship. These are still used to store buses. But so that the damage is not so great, Qatar has built several stadiums in such a way that certain parts of them can be dismantled after the championship, which will be sold to other countries, and one of the stadiums was built from containers, which will be transported, and later even for future World Cups. The stadiums have a capacity of 40,000 to 80,000 people each, and the most expensive stadium is the Al Bayt Stadium, which cost about $900 million. So Qatar's stadiums will probably remain unused in the future and serve only as an ornament to the city. Number 8. Sharq Crossing. Now let's take a look at the upcoming projects, including Sharq Crossing. This bridge and road complex was supposed to be ready for the World Cup, but the construction work has not even started. The master plan includes a major transport link linking the airport area with the West Bay Financial District and the City of Culture. The bridge is built in a unique design, as it contains 3 tunnels and 3 bridges, leading under the Persian Gulf. According to the original plans, the length of the 3 bridges of the Sharq Crossing will be between 600 and 1,310 meters. But the project does not only include roads, it also significantly improves public transport. The 20-kilometer-long complex, when ready, is expected to cost $5 billion. But it is important to state that there is currently no development in the project, and it is not certain that it will ever be completed, but if it is, it will significantly change the traffic in the approach to the airport, as well as fit into the iconic skyline of the city. Number 7. Doha Metro. Qatar's second most expensive project involving the renewal of the city's transport system is the Doha Metro, a 3-line metro network with 37 stations at a cost of around $36 billion. The new lines enabled access to the airport, travel to the stadiums, and more efficient connections not only within the city, but also on the east coast of the country. Although each station was built in a unique design, similar to the Dubai and Riyadh metros, and are huge complexes, their construction was considered the most extensive, as each station cost hundreds of millions of dollars. But with the 3 metro lines, the project is not over yet, as it is planned to build a blue line by 2027, and the Doha Metro will play a significant role in the connection with the GCC railway, but this is a topic for the future. By the way, the lines started operating in 2019 and are considered a new record, since more than 100 million people have used them since then. But this is also understandable because of the FIFA World Cup. But in fact, the underutilization of metro lines will be observed in the coming years, unless the country goes through an economic recovery. Number 6. Lusail Hotel. For the World Cup, Qatar built a lot of hotels to accommodate those coming to the venue. However, Qatar has built several iconic hotels, such as the Lusail Hotel, which was built in Lusail City, but we will talk about this mega project later in the video. The hotel cost about $600 million and has about 700 apartments and rooms. In addition, due to its modernity, it presents the hospitality of the future, and with its appearance and interesting shape. The hotel was handed over in 2022 at the start of the World Cup and is still open to tourists, costing an average of $3,000 a night. But that's just the beginning. Number 5. Education City. Education City is a development in Al Rayyan, Qatar. Developed by the Qatar Foundation, the 12-square-kilometer property is home to a variety of educational facilities, including satellite campuses of 8 international universities. Although the city is primarily a university district, museums and all things related to science can also be found here. The background to the project is that over the past 20 years, Education City has grown from a single school to multiple university campuses, with students from more than 50 countries and a huge research base that offers significant opportunities to advance knowledge and research in many disciplines. Transportation in the small part of town is provided by a separate tram in addition to the Green Metro line. The implementation of the project was about $1 billion and was handed over in 2003. Number 4. Oryx Island. Before the World Cup, people were worried about where the fans would sleep during the event, because Qatar forgot about providing accommodation. That's why the Oryx Island project was created. There are 5 floating luxury hotels on the island, so instead of building extra hotels, they could have simply sailed 5 in for this event, which meant they could handle the crowds without building. However, its engineering background is perhaps more interesting as the island is an artificial island similar to Dubai's Palm Jumeirah, shaped like an Arabian antelope. However, despite the huge and special function of this project, it was not built, even though it was supposed to be completed by 2023. If it had come to fruition, it would have cost roughly $5 billion, but in the end it only made our list as a curiosity. Number 3. Msheireb. Msheireb Downtown Doha is a planned city in Doha, Qatar, to be built on the site of the current Msheireb district. Initial construction began in January 2010. Located in the downtown area of the Qatari capital, it is planned to occupy 310,000 square meters with a total construction cost of approximately $5.5 billion. The project is a flagship project of Msheireb Properties and aims to preserve Doha's historic downtown. The project includes government buildings, offices, entertainment and hospitality industrial units while preserving the cultural heritage and history of the city. The district will also get a tram, similar to the previously mentioned Education City. Although the project is currently underway and roughly 60% complete, construction and design are ongoing and will be fully completed by 2025. Number 2. The Pearl Island. We continue our list with a housing development project that involved the creation of an artificial island and is the first piece of land in Qatar to be freely owned by foreign nationals. The project was implemented near Lusail City and created almost 19,000 apartments, with a population of roughly 45,000 people. In addition, cultural and catering industry units were built on the island, and among other things, it became one of the city's skylines. The most beautiful view opens up to the area when a plane is about to land towards the Hamad International Airport. After being partially completed in 2018 and fully handed over for the World Cup in 2022, the cost of the project has approached $15 billion, but estimates suggest that this amount could be even higher. Number 1. Lusail City. However, one of the many mega projects stands out, and that is the $45 billion Lusail City, which involved the creation of a new city along the coast north of Doha. This smart city is currently still under development, but most of it is already open to the public. The population of the city is approximately 200,000 people, and its area is 38 square kilometers. In addition, several of the projects already mentioned in our list are located here, for example the Lusail Hotel or the Pearl Island. And the city is home to one of Qatar's biggest stadiums, the Lusail Stadium. Transportation is provided by a tram system manufactured by the French company Alstom. Although the electricity network is not yet completely ready, 3 lines are already in operation. In addition, the city provides residences, hotels, hospitality industry, shopping centers and real estate for its residents, thus becoming one of the largest megaprojects in the world.